You're gonna guide us through this? Okay.
Just waiting. Let me know when you're ready, Nicole.
I'm ready.
Okay. Excuse me. Take a deep breath and hold it. Let it out slowly. A deep breath and hold it. Let it out slowly. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. Let it out. Just notice where you are in your body. Notice any sensations. Notice any feelings that are coming up. Bring yourself present into the moment, listening to your environment. And as we anchor ourselves in this present moment, I call upon our guides and ancestors. I call upon Source, that flow of energy from the universe up into our core and back out again. This relationship that we have constantly going on, even though we may not be conscious of it. Let's take a few moments. Feel any tingling sensations you might have in your hands or your feet. Let the energy travel up our spines, through our chakras, releasing anything that we may be holding on to. And I asked nature, I asked spirit, I asked source to hold on to any worries or concerns that we might have. And I invite us all to take a minute or two, feel into this energy and connect. I turn my light on, I open my heart. I invite you to open your heart and open this light, connect soul to soul to each other. May my light touch your light. May my heart touch your heart. May our energies combine and open. And as we open up our hearts and our minds and our souls and our spirits, we see light coming in, the light of the universe, the light of Source, the light of the Great Mother, the light of the Great Father, their light, lights of the humans, lights of the animals, lights of the fae, lights of the dakinis, the mermaids, the lights of the little people, the lights of the secrets. May all that is hidden be uncovered. May we all open our hearts and our souls and our bodies and our minds to possibilities known and unknown. And if we have anything we want support with, we have anything that we want to clear before we open up this ceremony completely, I invite us to all put an intention into the circle as we open up this space. I ask for continued support. I ask to manifest a source of income that can be free of moral concerns, aligned to my inner power and my inner strength and my inner truth, so that I may support myself and my family with work that helps the community, individuals, and the great Mother Earth to benefit this planet, to benefit all life. I hear the greater calling of my spirit and manifest this calling with an abundant financial, emotional, and flow of beauty into this life for the betterment of all.
Ashe, so be it. So it is. My
Amen.
body is a clear channel for spirit to flow through me. To manifest whatever my gifts and purpose, in whatever ways this will support myself, my family, my community, and the world. My body is a clear channel for spirit to flow through me. So it is.
Amen. I am that tree of life that it's rooted and grounded in the fertile soil of Earth Mother, support and sustained by her fertility, her abundance, her nourishment, her love. I am the branches of the tree of life that receives the cosmic bliss, the liquid spirit light of my soul, of Great Mother and Great Father. I trust in this process. I am held, I am guided, I am supported. I surrender to what I cannot control, and I make my body more and more of the vessel of spirit, the vessel of the breath of life, the sensual bliss of the cosmos and earth, the sacred union of fire and water, masculine and feminine, light and dark. I surrender to you, Mother and Father. I trust that the beautiful weaving that we are doing together is sustained. I trust that me and my physicality, I am sustained by you and by the ancestors, the dragons of creation, the elemental beings, all the spirits in nature. I surrender, I trust. Thank you for all that I have.
Jay, thank you.
So it is.
Amen. Yeah.
Blessed be.
Mm. 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 Thank you. Yeah. Mm.
This was
Yeah.
the gratitude that I ask to open up this circle, weave our bond together as we open up space and welcome our students, our co-creators, in this 9-moon teaching experience. I ask for guidance. I ask for space in my heart and my soul and my body to create a container for learning, a container for spirit to come and inspire. And I ask for the tools to create a safe container for these students so that I may be a great teacher, a good enough teacher, and help inspire and teach people to be in touch with their souls, to be a channel of your wisdom in order to spark closer and deeper connection to love, creative energy, purpose.
See the web being woven in our hands in the field of energy where our hearts meet, creating the fabric, this mysterious web, this net for our group to be held as we all flow with the energies we'll be journeying with, exploring, clearing, aligning with. May their hands come to join us in our weaving in community, co-creating, collaborating, learning together, sharing, feeling brave enough because they are supported in this collective weaving, brave enough to step forward into their light, into the flow of spirit, to learn, to grow, to receive, and to give back to the world. We give it all over to spirit, all that does not serve, all that blocks this flow, all the pain and suffering that comes from the world of trauma we live in. We give it back to spirit in devotion to nature, in devotion to this beautiful world, a beautiful natural world. We call her back. May this collective weaving be CPR for this earth, for the pulse of life within us. So that life may thrive and flourish and blossom and bloom in new emergent ways. regenerating and restoring nature in the body of the earth and in the body of all of us in this container, so that we may let that flow out also to all the bodies across the planet. Ashe.
Feeling the flowing waters of the primordial sea washing our bodies, flowing through the toroidal field of our vessels and the body of Earth Mother, returning to that spiral flow, the union of spirit and matter, transcending the stories of the past as we weave together with the ancestors, the ones before us, that stand behind us, that support us, calling the primordial mothers and fathers, the ones that have walked this path before us, to continue to guide us, support us, and guide the beautiful participants that felt called to weave together. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. EmRahMa. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
May this container of EmRahMa and this 9-moon journey be filled with passion and light and love and sensual feeling and dance and laughter and ecstatic rebirth.
Hey. Yeah. Ooh. Wow.
I see this as like a bridge of hope and a bridge of transformation. There's been so much of feels like a kind of a narrowing down in the United States, at least, to this election. And it's nice to feel like a bridge of hope, you know, that's going to transition through these times into next year. It opens up my vista of vision, and I'm really grateful for that.
Yeah. And I'm really so grateful to be doing this with the two of you. I have to repeat this over and over again, how honored and grateful and touched I am. So thank you so much.
So much gratitude.
I feel the same way. I'm so grateful to be working with the two of you. It's two powerful women, unique and wonderful.
The vision.
Hugging you.
Thank you to the ancestors standing behind each of us, whose shoulders we stand upon, the guides that support this work and feed us the information that needs to come through. May we have the presence and awareness and gratitude to keep feeding them daily in this reciprocal flow of spirit and nature and love and light.
Yes, amen.
As we were chanting and sounding, I was envisioning sounds like it was active, but it was envisioning a group of people in cloaks with carrying candles, like initiates, coming into our circle.
Wow, so beautiful.
I see it.
It was for me. There was a part I can't remember, but not on the chanting part, but before that, I really saw this darkness and then this beautiful web, the spider web, as we've been so much communing with her, being weaved like threads of silver and gold and like, you know, information, and it's even hard to describe, you know, and like how we are weaving that, and the participants are weaving that, and the ancestors and all the beings that are part of what we are weaving together. That was very beautiful.
Light threads of synaptic neural openings connecting. Yes, possibilities expanding, weaving the new future.
And it's, you know, also it comes to my mind how obviously for me has to be in this way where I have my personal challenges with, you know, work, money, and all this kind of things. But, you know, this right now, like my body has been, you know, the energy is moving so strong in my body. And now I continue to feel, you know, the bliss cells pulsing. And it has to be this way for me because there is a doorway that opens with this particular experience in this period now in my life, you know. So I just want to share, I've been wanting to share this with you because I have the maybe you're not so aware, Fred, but Diana knows like my situation with like work, and I've been living off my sacred work for some time, you know, and like with my very low expenses here in Hungary, it has been possible. But since Corona, you know, I haven't been really doing in-person workshops, but I've been going through so much change that there has been this period of like transformation, and then the birth of EmRahMa, you know, and then like having like just enough to this and that, but having just enough, but being the pattern that I've struggled with this time and time again previous to, you know, even when I lived in New York and etc. But it has to be this way. So I just want to put this in the circle because I'm sorry that I have that key, you know, which is a downside, but it has also a very powerful side to it.
That mirrors our class last night, which focused on devotion in stories of myth, in that, like, especially now, we must surrender and turn this over to spirit to enact, to continue that flow. And yeah, so glad you feel that quickening of the flow through you and the bliss synapses firing, because yeah, that will guide us, right, to manage those, you know, real things in this world that we need to deal with. And you are no different than everyone else in that. We have to deal with the real living things, and it's what do we do with that to keep that flow and create the
Yes.
possibilities and the doors to open.
I have not a similar challenge, but a different kind of challenge with my work, in the sense that I have a new job, and I thought, oh well, you know, I have a moral conundrum as that I'm working for a pharma company, and I was like, well, at least this pharma job is going to be helping people with cancer because it's not a cure, you know, it's a life extension. It's helping men of color because mostly the people that are getting this disease are men of color who are in their 70s. And I thought, okay, well, I can get aligned with that. And then yesterday, an announcement, like somebody shared a video of the CEO of one of the companies that sells this drug, and how he personally made $500,000 off of the drug because they tripled the cost of it. And it just made me feel so sick. And the importance of doing this work, and the the desire I have to get out of this shadow of this advertising field, and the cost it's having on me spiritually and emotionally. It's like I thought I could put it off for a little while, but it's been really challenging. It's really acute right now. So I'm really thankful to be able to channel some of my energy into this, and more and more energy into this for the support of the people that need it, and on my own personal journey. And for you, Nicole, too. Deanna, so that we can all, bring in abundity through working with purpose and spirit. Yes. The core of our employer is spirit, and that's the core of our purpose here. And the more we connect to it and channel it and help manifest it on this planet, the better everyone is.
Yeah.
So grateful.
Yeah.
I'm aware of keeping time because you have to work.
I want to say that we should definitely do more often the chanting. I feel like for me this is like a very crucial thing at the moment, to actually tap into this vastness web that we can call in. And as I was listening to you, Fred, I was just really thinking how what we are doing with EmRahMa, it's a long-term thing that I envision, and I'm sure you too, keep expanding, and in maybe some years, we can be who knows, creating a sanctuary in a land somewhere, because this is really my dream, like a water temple, a sanctuary for healing, something like what Sarah was saying,
water temple. Oh my
God. Like a water temple and ceremonies, and a community, but a place also where people come, who knows, so I want this is why sometimes I get anxious, because I want it now. Just like, okay, enough, I want to have it now. But I know that me moving to my Taurus North Node, it's about building brick by brick, and not being the Scorpio that just North-South Node that just explodes, a powerful amount of energy, but it's not sustainable. So yeah, let's continue to even, maybe we can do, I don't know, from another day, even if we just come briefly for like 20 minutes, Fred opens, because you do it so beautifully, and we can switch around and we do a bit with the drums and just sounding EmRahMa or anything that comes through as a way to call the participants and call the support, and envision this expansion of EmRahMa Mystery College.
And just strengthening and activating and empowering the sacred union of the three of us, the container. Maybe we could do it twice a week over the next 2 weeks before class.
You mean twice a week for the next 30 years?
Yeah. But I mean, just in 2 weeks is when the class starts.
Yeah. I mean, I say we can just jump in, and do it so that way time-wise for you guys, I can adjust with time, whatever works for you.
Yeah, do like a 10-minute opening and closing and a 20-minute drumming.
Okay, well, let's close this. I do have my physical world that's
okay. Let's close this.
Or Fred, do you want to?
Okay. So it's with great gratitude to you, Deanna and Nicole, and myself that we come together and touch upon this energies and allow this source and the great mother and the great father to travel through us in this thyroidal flow. And it's with great gratitude to the beings who have traveled with us this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Time is constant and always happening. I thank you, guardians and ancestors. Give great gratitude to help this weaving. May our intentions and our thoughts and our dreams resonate from this point out into the world for healing of ourselves, our loved ones, and the people in our community and world that need help and healing. Support the people out there and in here that are doing work for the good of all. And I ask for clarity and insight. May the veil be opened. May healing happen. May words be listened and heard. May our intentions and needs be met. Help us be of service to you, to each other, and to the world with our talents, gifts, with our tongues and breaths, with our bodies, with our imagination, with our vibrations. May we be active, conscious listeners, and may our words resonate with love and appreciation. So be it, and so it is.
Amen.
Ashe, amen.
Have a beautiful day, guys.
You too.
You too. Yeah.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay, bye.